Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Dysfunctional World.
I'm your boy Said, aka Mr. Let's Talk.
So let's talk.
What we talking about today?
You know that adulation that people don't give you, the credit that you don't get.
Wow.
Have you ever met somebody that only calls you on two occasions? When they need
When I'm
you
drunk and
when
I'm
they
high.
need you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that what game? Was that game who said that?
Yeah, Game said, but it's an old school song.
Yeah. I mean, the original. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm saying.
I was listening to the old school the other day. Yeah.
That's right.
But yeah, they only call you on two occasions, when they need you and when they need you. What do you do about that?
Tell him, Powder. Damn. What do you, maybe
okay, before we jump off into that,
okay.
have you
Maybe.
ever had a grandparent or older person that's your relative and tell you, hey, you should reach out to people on a consistent basis?
Oh, definitely.
Because you never know when you might need them. People are more agile to do stuff for you when you talk to them on a regular basis or just call them and say, hey, how you doing?
Right.
Opposed to, dang, hey, y'all, how you doing? Yeah. Okay, I'm kind of in a rut. I need to borrow like $2,000.
Dang.
You ain't got it.
Man, forget you.
But I know you stopped working. You retired from the military.
Right. I know you got that bread.
I know you got. You ain't got it for me. Why am I just calling you when I only need shit? I mean, but I called you the other. When last time I called you? All right. I appreciate it. I'm gonna get back to you.
Right. Not even I love you. Let me call you back. Let me call you back.
You just stayed. You pissed off.
Right.
I'll call you back.
Yep.
Don't even worry about it.
Yep.
What do we call that?
That's a good question.
Why do people do that?
I don't know. I mean, you only call people, only reach out to people when you need something.
That's it.
Want something.
That's it.
Need their strength.
That's
like,
it.
Damn. So is that like, okay, by today's term, friend zone?
Well, I guess it could be considered friend zone.
I mean, but I guess you should show
But that's even
appreciation
worse
to
than
your
friend
friends.
zone, because even friends say hello sometimes.
True. And I'm about to say you don't do your friends like
Yeah,
that.
your friends include you in their life a little bit.
You don't get a nigga back like that.
Nah, you don't hit a nigga back like that.
So, I don't know. That's.
Is it worth it though?
Is it worth it or is it beneficial? Because I guess from their standpoint, it's beneficial.
I understand that, but is it really beneficial? Because let's say
in the long run, no.
Let's say you really need that person, and they come through the first two times because they like, all right, this person's my family or this person cool with me, I'm gonna help them out. But then you keep doing these long spans before you, hey, how you doing? Oh yeah, that's great. I need to ask you for a favor.
Oh, well, you gonna be that?
Now comes that pivotal moment, and they like, favor, ask. I don't got it.
Now, I had somebody. They didn't ask me a question, so it wasn't me directly, but I seen a video of them asking somebody else a question, and I thought it was freaking brilliant.
Okay.
They said, and just think about this for a second, y'all, before y'all just jump out the window and answer. But they said, do you think people get asked for more favors when they have money or don't have money? Now, naturally, our first response would be, of course, when they have money.
Right.
But think about all the favors people ask you now.
It's when they don't have money.
Now you think about it, you be like, hold up, wait a minute. Damn, that's not an easy answer, you know what I'm saying? Like when you think about it now, because people ask a lot of you now. And I'm talking about millionaire status money.
They do.
And versus the money you have now, people ask a lot of you now.
They do.
So
that's why I don't understand when people say stuff like, when I get on, I'm gonna take care of X, Y, and Z. Like, yeah, there's a few people that weren't being taken care of or taken with on the journey.
Yes, but not everybody.
But you got a big family. I got a big family. There's no way in the world me and you blow up podcast wise to a syndicated show, and I'd be like, hey, cousin, blah 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 blah. Remember when you picked me up and put a Band-Aid on my knee for that scratch? I got you 2 bands for that.
Right.
Because that's never enough.
Right. And I realize that family or not, you can't take everybody with you. I got family members who don't talk to me now for absolutely no reason. We went to high school together.
They lost.
And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like he said, when we blow up and stuff like that, I'm not going to be looking to shun them. That's not what I'm saying. But will I be seeking them out?
No.
Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things. One, you can't help everybody. Two, you should not attempt to help everybody because you'll find out quickly you can't.
That's how you go broke. If you don't believe me, ask MC Hammer.
So it's like, and it's not done maliciously. You know what I'm saying? You just understand. I can help those. I can bring, like you said, bring certain people you bring in with you. Yeah. That ain't help. That's different. You bringing them with you regardless. So you take them on as part of your expense.
Right.
But we talking about people outside of them. That's going to be a select number of people.
0.
I mean, I'm
like the people I'm bringing with me. You either supporting, you help me,
or you getting down with me. We working together.
You help me more times than I can count on one hand because you've been reliable. You've been there. So because you've been there, I'm gonna be there for you.
Right.
But you know that blowing a wind. Hey.
Nah. Right. Two people said two different things. Well, 2 people said the same thing. One was 50 Cent, one was Young M.A. Okay. Young M.A. said this a couple years ago about her day ones.
Yeah.
Remember she talking about her day ones?
She said you can't take all your day ones.
You can't take all your day ones
with you
because if they not making money with you,
then you
meaning like they doing something to help you make money because they know they gonna make money in return. Then you gotta go.
Right.
And a lot of artists don't see that. And the other person who said that was 50. And when he was talking about Yayo, right. And of course, you know what I'm saying, Yayo understood what he was saying, but he was saying that Yayo expected him to give him money.
He didn't understand it at first.
And he said, Yayo said, yeah, because you got so much of it. And then 50 said he had to remind him, when we was out there in the street doing whatever, did I give you extra then?
No.
He was like, nah. He was like, well, it's the same thing. And he was like, okay, Yayo understood. And then, you know what I'm saying, not saying he wasn't doing nothing before, but he started doing more. So it's that right there that you already understand. You see what it is. You see how the game go, and it's one of them things. If you're not, like he said, if you ain't talking to somebody every day or every other day or maybe even
a consistent basis, period.
You got some people in your life, right, who you don't talk to every day, but you know for a fact if you call them, they gonna be there, and vice versa. Yeah. You might only talk to them once or twice a year, but y'all have such a good rapport. They've been there for you.
But that's a different person.
And but I'm just saying, like, but then you may have some people who you talk to, let's say 2 or 3 times a week, right? But you know for a fact to never ask them for nothing because they're not gonna come through. So those are 2 different type of people. Think about it. One person you talk to 3 times a week, but you don't ask them for nothing because they not gonna come through. The other person you talk to 2 times a year, but you know they solid in the motherfucker.
Anytime you need.
Anytime.
Drop everything. They come.
Right. And that's how it's supposed to be.
Those are 2 different types of people.
2 different type of people right there. Yeah, I mean, cause let's say y'all live in different states.
But I guess a lot of people get it confused with the way the world works. There's giving and taking. And there's giving and taking on different levels throughout life.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
There's an everyday dude that you give and take. Y'all might buy weed together. He buy a blunt today, you buy one. Or he buy a 6-pack, you buy one.
Right, the beer,
or, you know what I'm saying, 12-pack, or every blue moon y'all huddle up and get a bottle or something.
Right.
Cool. That's that give and take. Then you got the one where it might be a woman to a man, and they're not married, they're not in a relationship, but she's not giving anything to him. You know what I'm saying? No conversation, no advice, no nothing. She just takes. Hey, can you buy me some cigarettes? Or hey, can you give me a ride? Or hey, can you? Or hey, can you?
Right.
Or hey, can you? But it's never anything reciprocated back.
Right.
Okay? That's the messed up foreign exchange.
Yes.
Because even the foreign exchange in the government works with a give and take.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. You're right.
You go to work, it's a give and take.
Absolutely.
Your boss gives you work, you turn the work back, he looks good, he in turns campaigns for you to get a raise at some point. Because you make him look good.
Right.
Or her look good.
And he'll get a raise.
And he'll get a raise.
Like you said.
Right.
So yeah,
it's a give and take.
It's a give and take. Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
But a lot of people don't believe in this give and take. A lot of people just believe in this take.
Take. And it's like that's not That's not a winning formula.
It's
You know
not
what I'm saying?
conducive.
Like,
It's not positive.
nah.
It won't get you anywhere in life. You'll lose more than you'll ever gain.
And this is on both sides, y'all. So don't think, you know what I'm saying? This is for if a man is doing this or a woman is doing this.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, you can't just take and think that it's gonna be all good. It's one of those things where eventually the side that you're taking from gonna be like, you know what, the well cut off. It's cut off.
I'm
Yeah,
done.
like that's it.
I didn't put a cork in that motherfucker.
Right.
It's done.
And that's it. You can't get nothing out of me.
Now you can't go back.
Right.
Ain't enough apologies.
Right.
Ain't no I appreciate you now.
Not right.
You should have
Exactly.
appreciated me then.
Right. And unfortunately, it's like that. Because people will use you as long as you allow it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm speaking from experience.
But you know the worst part about that is
Mm-hmm.
sometimes people just gotta understand that what you getting from me today
Mm-hmm.
is not what you could have got from me tomorrow.
Mm.
So would you want to sacrifice taking it from me now and not giving shit back? Like, man, I done came up, or wait till I'm further down the road and be like, damn,
Right.
this motherfucker broke me off.
Right.
We didn't came up.
Right. It. A lot of times people would test the character of a person. So like, let's say I do a favor for somebody, right? They said I need you, and I'm just making up something. I don't know.
Right.
I need you to come help me move my stove, refrigerator, love seat,
Whatever.
and end tables.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, how much you gonna charge me? Nah, bro, I got you. Don't even trip. All right, cool. But then, excuse me, when I call him, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? I need you to help me.
Man, I'm out of town right now, man.
And it's something, let's say, equivalent to what he asked me to do. Something that's, you know what I'm saying, labor-wise.
Man, I can't do it right now.
Right, it's all kind of excuses, right?
Man,
Or,
I got my kid.
if not that, all right, bro, I'm going to do it. How much you going to throw me?
And
Hold
take
up,
your
bro.
money.
Right, and we'll take it. And it's like, hold up, man, I just did all this for you.
Didn't
On
charge
the
you a
love,
dime.
didn't charge you nothing. Sweat equity. You know what I'm saying? But it's like they think that, one, because I work out a lot, that I just automatically like lifting shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just automatically like, because I want to stay in shape, I automatically like lifting refrigerators and stoves and all this heavy shit. No, I'm doing it because I thought you was cool. You know what I'm saying? I thought we were family, or I thought whatever the case may be. But then when it's vice versa, it's like all these excuses. And it's like, okay, and in a lot of cases, it only takes one time of that happening.
You know what that reminds me of?
What's that?
That reminds me of when people find out that you got a trade or a skill,
Yes.
and that might be what you do for a 9 to 5. But then they'll expect you to do it for them for free.
Yes.
And you be like, I don't do shit for free. Like, find out
Yes.
you do taxes. Oh, you gonna give me the family discount? No, I'm gonna give you the same rate that I charge everybody else. I charge everybody $250.
Right.
$250.
Right.
Man, I can go to Asia and they gonna charge you $1,500. What are you talking about?
That's what. See,
What are you talking about?
It's
Make
like-
it make sense. You want to go pay a stranger $1,500, opposed to paying me $250?
why is it they always want a discount from us? But when it's not us, you're gonna pay that price. Not try to negotiate or nothing.
Nothing.
You're gonna go with the man price.
Hey.
But it's
you
us.
say
You want a discount.
$1,500.
We already cheaper than them, and you still want a discount. Like you said, $250, but you pay him $1,500, but your haggle on $250.
Man, can I give you like $175?
Right,
'Cause
and
I
you
ain't never
like-
seen you do taxes before.
Right? You
What?
like? Are you kidding me?
You ain't never seen me do taxes before? You came to me last year.
But my thing would be this: you ain't never seen the other folks do it neither, and they charging you 5 times the amount.
Bro.
You see what I'm saying? 5 times the amount. How could you go wrong? Really? So it's like that's what I be looking at a lot of times. Like, come on, y'all. I just had the name on the tip of my tongue, but you know the hats everybody wearing now, the fashionable hats. It's like a
The fedora?
it's almost like that, but it's made by a black dude. Cam Newton wear it all the time.
Okay.
The dancer, R.I.P. Twitch, you know, so
Okay.
he used to wear
Yeah,
that
the
style
fedora.
of hat, kind of like
the fedora. Yeah.
kind of like Kung Lao from
Yeah.
So you know that's what is the black dude's name? I can't think of his name. It was just right here. Dang. But anyway, those hats, bro. Damn, I lost my thought because I was trying to think of his name. I just had it too. Work
it back.
It'll come back. But oh man, go ahead, take it.
Okay.
Damn.
In the world of give and take, you could give, you'll lose giving, but you won't lose as much as a person is taking.
And I want to add to that a little bit, right? I would say as long as you giving, you'll never lose, right? As long as you giving,
but you'll be without for that moment.
Absolutely. And I'm just speaking in the bigger picture. Absolutely, in the moment you're going to be without, right? Because even when somebody is using you, and let's just use 1 through 10, just for example, 10 days, and you don't find out till day 7 that they're using you, but you still give day 8, day 9, and day 10. You still give,
even though you found out.
Okay. Because in the bigger picture of things, it's about the energy that you're putting out. And I know to a lot of y'all be like, man, listen, once I find out, it's a wrap. And I feel you, as it should be. It should be. But let's say you know that it's a designated amount of time.
Right.
Albanese, the gummies that eat like a worm. But let's just say you know it's 10 days. You know it's 10 days, so you know the time span. And you like, you know what, it's only 3 more days left.
Okay.
You know how people say, somebody owe me $20, they've been ducking me. And folks be like, no, you bought that person out of your life for $20. That's the same way of thinking. I only got 3 days left. I'm gonna keep giving my good energy. You know what I'm saying? Because what I'm doing, I was doing from the beginning with good intentions.
Right.
And I'm gonna continue this good intentions. I only got 3 days left this person out of my life. And I know that's a crazy way. A lot of people be like, oh, whatever, it's on, whatever. But sometimes you look at it on a bigger picture type scale, and you be like, you know what, and you get that person out of your life though.
Yeah.
But you don't block your own blessing.
True.
You know what I'm saying? You don't. The person who you see when you pull off the freeway, sometimes, or even when you getting on the freeway, and they got a sign. You give them some money. You give them $1, whatever. Some folks like, man, I ain't giving that man no money. Why not? Why not? He ain't gonna do nothing but go get high, get drunk. I don't care what he do with it. It ain't about him. It's about you.
That's like a motherfucker saying, "Can I borrow $20?" And well, no, no. Here go the scenario.
Okay, bring us home. Take us home.
They tell you they need money for a bill. You say, how much is the bill? They over projected.
Yes. Yeah. Oh.
Give them the money. They don't pay the bill, and you like, but I gave you the money. But you gave me the money. You didn't tell me what I had to do with the money. You just gave me the money.
Because you told me, I gave you money because you told me your bill was whatever, you know. But see,
it's assumed that
right,
they're going to pay the bill.
Exactly. And then that's when you be like, you know what? You right. Because you want to play word games now. You know what I'm saying? You want to play word semantics. Like, for real, you want to play word games. Okay, you know what? Bet. And in your head, you make a mental note. Never, ever again. Ever. Will that person get another nickel? Because I can't trust you to do what you say you're going to do. Now, it's one thing if, like you said, you overinflate the bill is $250, you say it's $400. You take the $400, but you pay the bill though. And then you take the rest and you go, let's say you go to the club or whatever. Okay, I might be a little pissed off that you lied, but at least you paid the freaking bill.
At least you paid the bill.
You know what I'm saying? At least I can be like, you know what, they really did need to pay that bill. So on one hand, I can't be too mad because I might be like, well, they needed to blow some steam. You know what I'm saying? They was behind. Whatever you got to tell yourself. But I'm just saying, I'm gonna be pissed off, but at least they paid the bill is the point, because especially if they got kids or whatever. So don't come to somebody and try to finesse or toe tap on their sensitivities, knowing that if they know you got kids, you're like, hold up, I can't let these kids be in the cold or whatever case. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna help them out. But now you done doubled the freaking bill just so you can go do something else. And it's like, damn, you could have told me that too. I would have just broke you off for both or whatever case may be. Who knows? You ain't got to lie about it.
You don't.
But at least you going point being, do what you say you going to do.
Blessing, doing stuff like that.
Oh, absolutely, y'all.
Being
absolutely.
a taker,
yep.
Like I said, you will lose way more
than you gain.
Than you will ever gain. That one come up that you feel like you hit it on, that you finna go waste and blow tomorrow.
Yep.
They gonna keep going. The giver, they gonna keep on going, and when they looking much better than what they were when you asked them for it, and you be like, hey, they not gonna pay you no attention. They gonna ride by you like the person on the side of the road.
You ever, and before we get out of here, but you ever hear somebody be like, man, I helped somebody out, man, I gave my last, you know what I'm saying? And then they end up finessing me out of it. And then you hear a story about them 2 days later, 3 days later, coming into a sum of money, some sort of way.
Yeah.
That's the universe, y'all.
That's the universe.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just one of them unexplainable things. You can't say, oh, it's this. And maybe it might have been something that they had in the works, but just the fact that it came around right when they needed it, that's the universe. Like the energy you put out, they've been helping folks, and they got finessed out of their lives.
Yep.
And the universe say, hey, remember that insurance check thing from 2-3 years ago? Well, guess what? It just came to fruition. Here go your check. A bonus that you never knew about or forgot about. It's just funny how it always come around when you need it.
It does.
That's the energy. But then you got folks who be shiesty, always trying to finesse and get their way out of stuff. They never had that kind of luck. But it seemed like, damn, they always catching the break. No, they not.
Yeah, it seemed that way.
It seemed that way, but in reality, they be struggling like a mug.
Struggling.
Because they had did so many people dirty and put so much bad energy out there that it's coming back.
It's just taking its time.
It's taking its time, but it's coming back now. And that's how you said you see somebody 5 years later and they up.
All right, with that being said, I'm that one and only guy, your host. Dysfunctional world.
I'm your boy Said.
The gummies that
To eat like a worm. I'm your boy Said, aka Mr. Let's Talk. We out of time till the next time.
Screaming, let's talk.
Talk.
Peace.
Oh.